Hello, today's video we have the following content.
Xiao Zhan plays a small character again in Get Free Time. All the members are powerful. This movie has a chance to get 3 billion box office. With the recent announcement of the relevant film filing information, the war film Get Free Time, directed by Kong Shen, written by Lan Xiaolong, Xiao Zhan is the male lead, and starring Peng Yuchen, Zhou Yiren, Yin Zhen, etc., has also been successfully approved. The plot summary exposed in the filing information has once again aroused heated discussions among many netizens. Get Free Time, which officially started shooting in August, is the first war movie produced by Noon Sunshine. Although Kong Shen had previously revealed that the film would be very special and said some of the core of the story, the specific content was not disclosed. The plot summary only left facing after there is no escape, a disparity in battle, a competition of wills. But in the filing information exposed this time, we finally understood what Kong Shen said. Get Free Time mainly tells the story of a group of people who fled to a small town like a paradise due to the fall of Nanjing during the anti-Japanese war. Because of several Japanese soldiers who mistakenly entered this place, their past peaceful life was broken. Forced into a desperate situation, the people rose up to face the battle. In the case of a disparity in weapons, they finally won the victory with wisdom and will, and protected their homes. This is a wonderful story. The whole film uses a group of small people to see the big picture, and uses the process of a group of small people from escape to struggle in the face of the broken home country to reflect the environment and status quo at that time. The core of the overall story can be said to be very profound. In the film, the male protagonist played by Xiao Zhan is one of these small people who rose up to fight. As one of the male actors born in the 1990s, Xiao Zhan has a very outstanding and handsome appearance, and his acting skills are also the best among the actors of the same period. In the past few years, Xiao Zhan has won unanimous recognition and love from the industry with works such as The Sea in My Dream and Yugu Yano. He is an absolute talent for appearance and acting skills. This time, playing the role of a small person in Get Free and Careful again is also a new challenge for Xiao Zhan. However, with Xiao Zhan's current strength and ability to interpret the role, in the case of fully grasping the role, and with Kong Shen's training, Xiao Zhan's performance will obviously be very outstanding. Even if we leave Xiao Zhan aside, the rest of the cast of Get Free and Be Careful is also full of powerful actors. Zhou Yiren, who plays the female lead, is a very powerful actor among the new generation of young actresses. With her strong acting explosiveness and role plasticity, she has left a deep impression on us in many works such as My Altai and Sifeng Pavilion. Peng Yuchen, who plays the second male lead, is also a very powerful young actor. After focusing on the film industry, he has dedicated many excellent works to us and has a strong box office appeal. In addition, the remaining supporting actors such as Duan Yihan, Ni Daheng, Yin Zhen, Liao Fan and Zhu Feng are all powerful actors with acting skills, and they are also very influential actors in the film industry. The entire lineup of Get Free and Be Careful can be said to have a distinct sense of hierarchy, with no lack of traffic and acting skills, and has very strong comprehensive strength and competitiveness. From the above, we can see that Get Free and Be Careful has sufficient strength and competitiveness in every aspect, whether it is the unique entry point and sufficient highlights of the plot, or the quality of the work under the leadership of Kong Shen and Lan Xiaolong, as well as the powerful lineup led by Xiao Zhan, Zhou Yiren, Peng Yuchen, etc. As a tribute work, Get Free and Be Careful is expected to be released during the National Day next year. Such a film with a story core, a production team, and an actor configuration will obviously be the most box office competitive work in the same period. Referring to the box office of similar works in the past, as well as the box office appeal of Kong Shen, Xiao Zhan and other main creators, Get Free and Be Careful will definitely win a box office of over 3 billion. Can Xiao Zhan, the new work Get Free and Be Careful directed by Kong Shen, set off a craze for military themes? Military themes are like an unstoppable wave in today's film and television circles, attracting widespread attention and discussion from the audience. Whether it is the gripping battle scenes or the brilliance of humanity flashing in the flames of war, these elements are intertwined to form an exciting story. In this field, the new collaboration between director Kong Shen and screenwriter Lan Xiaolong, Dizianjing is a shining pearl in this wave and is highly anticipated. In recent years, the popularity of military themes has continued to rise. Films such as the Wolf Warrior series and Changjin Lake have not only set new box office records, but also left a deep impression on the audience. Once upon a time, the emergence of military dramas was regarded as rustic, but now it has become a hot topic for major film and television companies. Lan Xiaolong's contribution in this field cannot be underestimated. He has opened up a new world for military dramas with his unique perspective and vivid narrative style. Think of Soldier Assault and My Captain, My Regiment. The emotional resonance and the heavy sense of history are still unforgettable. Xianjingzhi is Lan Xiaolong's new work, which is highly anticipated. The film has a strong production team, with Kong Shen directing and Han Sanping supervising. This combination makes people full of confidence in the quality of the film. Among the cast, Xiao Zhan's joining has attracted widespread attention. As a hot traffic star at the moment, Xiao Zhan's performance in many works has been well received. Recalling his outstanding performances in Ace Troops and The Sea in My Dream, the audience's expectations of him have risen again. The film revolves around the battle to defend the stone monument in the Battle of Western Hubei, which is known as the Battle of Stalingrad in the East. The story will show their survival and struggle in the war from the perspective of small people. Imagine that when Nanjing fell, the people embarked on the road to escape, and the helplessness and despair in their hearts emerged in an instant. The tranquility of the town was broken by the sudden enemy. Facing a strong enemy, how the people united and used wisdom and courage to defend their homes is exciting. The emotions of the little people shown by Lan Xiaolong in this story are both real and moving. He is good at digging out those forgotten voices in the torrent of history and giving them fresh life. Think about My Captain, My Regiment. Those soldiers from all over the world came together because of the arrangement of fate, experienced the test of life and death, and the emotional entanglement made people feel a lot of emotion. Now, facing Get Free and Careful, we can't help but wonder whether this film can reproduce such a deep emotional resonance, which is exciting. The other actors in the film are also not to be ignored. The participation of powerful actors such as Duan Yihan, Zhu Feng and Liao Fan has added more highlights to the film. Whether it is Duan Yihan's classic role in Soldier Assault or Liao Fan's wonderful performance in the spy war drama, the audience will be full of expectations for the roles in Get Free and Careful. Such a lineup will undoubtedly enrich the emotions and plot of the film and bring deeper thinking to the audience. However, it is inevitable to be a little nervous while looking forward to it. Whether the brilliant achievements of Noon Sunshine in the field of TV series can be continued in the film is a huge challenge. Although they have repeatedly succeeded in the subject matter of serious dramas, the narrative rhythm and shooting method of the film are completely different from those of TV series. In addition, the risks of traffic stars transforming into military themes cannot be underestimated. Previous experiences such as Shanghai Fortress serve as a warning in this context. The audience's expectations for Xianjingzhi have indeed reached a new height. Although the halo and high expectations of traffic stars often bring certain pressure to the film, if this film can successfully break the shackles between traffic and word of mouth, and let every character go deep into the hearts of the audience, it will undoubtedly bring a new wave of military themes to domestic entertainment. Military-themed works have always had a unique appeal among the audience. They not only show the power and sense of responsibility of the country and the army, but also impress the audience through the emotions and sacrifices between people. If Xianjingzhi can present this interweaving of blood and tears, it will surely resonate with the audience. Imagine that the battle scenes in the film are full of tension, and every soldier is struggling on the edge of life, and their brotherhood, indomitable will, and loyalty to the motherland and the people will make the audience's emotions fluctuate with the ups and downs of the plot. Such a scene is not only exciting, but also likely to trigger deep emotional resonance. During the film viewing process, the audience may be moved by the bravery and sacrifice of the characters, and even reflect on the themes of peace and war, responsibility and faith. For traffic stars like Xiao Zhan, the challenge of military themes will also be an excellent opportunity for him to show more performance levels. If he can show different maturity and depth in this film will not only be a traffic movie, but also a word-of-mouth work, and may bring a new trend of military themes in domestic entertainment. Indeed, the narrative method in the film will be a highlight of Get Free and Be Careful. Director Lan Xiaolong is famous for his style of combining history with humanity. He can capture those delicate and real emotions in the background of war. This narrative method not only makes historical events more vivid, but also makes the emotions and experiences of the characters more touching. In Get Free and Be Careful, the film may focus on the courage and wisdom of the people in the war. Although the stories of these little people may seem insignificant in the long river of history, the tenacity and wisdom they show at the moment of life and death often touch the hearts of the audience the most. Through the experiences of these characters, the film shows the true face of human nature in extreme environments, making history not only a cold event, but also a story full of warmth and depth. The struggle and survival of these little people in the war, how they face difficulties, how to find hope and despair, their emotional fluctuations and shining points of humanity will become the core of the film's narrative. The audience will see their own shadows in these stories and feel a deep resonance with the characters. Director Lan Xiaolong is good at depicting the inner changes of the characters with delicate brushstrokes, so that the audience can not only understand the motivations of the characters' behaviors, but also deeply experience their emotional journey. If Get Free and Careful can achieve the ultimate in this regard, it will make the film more fascinating, allowing the audience to deeply feel the touching stories of those ordinary and great little people while enjoying the magnificent scenes of war. Looking back on history, we find that war not only brings endless pain, but also reveals the brilliance of human nature in adversity. This brilliance of humanity is the core of the depth and breadth of military-themed works. In Get Free and Careful, showing the truth and humanity behind the war from the perspective of little people will become a highlight of the film. War often makes people face extreme survival challenges, but it also shows the bravery, kindness and persistence of human nature. Through the experiences of these little people, the film not only depicts the cruelty of war, but also shows the hope and brilliance that bursts out in despair. This delicate narrative method allows the audience to feel the devastation of war while also seeing the shining points of human nature in extreme environments. Xiao will reveal that war brings not only destruction and pain, but also the tenacity and mutual assistance of people in difficult situations through the profound portrayal of these ordinary people. This reflection is not only a profound reflection on past history, but also a warning to the current society and the future. The truth of war lies not only in grand historical events, but also in how those neglected little people struggle to survive in difficult situations. Through this narrative method, the film hopes to trigger the audience's deep thinking about history and human nature. It reminds us that war is not just a large-scale conflict, but also a true manifestation of individuals in extreme environments. Such a depiction allows the audience to feel the complexity of war and the richness of human nature from a perspective closer to the heart, and also prompts us to cherish and pursue future peace. While waiting for Xiao, we cannot ignore its potential social significance. This kind of work is not only for entertainment, but also for respect and inheritance of history. Through excellent creation, positive energy is conveyed to the younger generation, inspiring their love and awe for the country and history. As Lan Xiaolong did, he used the stories of small people to make the audience deeply understand the lessons and value of history while being moved. When this film is presented on the screen, I believe that the audience will be moved by those real and moving emotions. Whether it is laughter or tears, it is a deep understanding of life. Such a story is worth looking forward to and cherishing by each of us. In this era of change, what kind of touching and thinking can military-themed works bring us? Are you also looking forward to the release of this film, and what kind of stories and emotions do you want to see? Welcome to share your views in the comment area, and look forward to this visual and emotional feast with everyone.
Thank you for watching the video. If this is your first time watching a video, please subscribe to the channel, like and leave your comments to help us develop your channel.